Hi everyone. We're going to go for a ride around the block in this 5.3 liter LSJK. It's a 2008 X. It has a 5.3 liter 2007 Silverado motor with AFM. This JK has original 3.8 liter exhaust and radiator. Inside you'll see there's not much different than a stock JK. Shifter, dash, let's start it up. Now you notice that all the lights are going to come on and bulb check and then go out as they should. It's a little warm here in Vegas, so we have our air conditioning on. This JK has a 6-speed automatic transmission. We do have a tap shift switch, if you can see that. So let's put it in gear. And one of the first things you're going to notice is how smooth it is. We use hydraulic liquid-filled mounts, and there's no vibration in the steering wheel, pedals, or the chassis, even in the 4-cylinder mode. Another thing you might want to notice is the temperature. I've got this dash DAC set for temperature, the large numbers. And this JK runs usually around between 195 and 200. It rarely gets above 200, even when it's 110 here in Vegas. We have about 25,000 miles on this JK since we put the LS in last year. It's been as far as New Orleans. It's averaging about 18 miles to the gallon, just over 20 on the highway, and in the low teens, low to mid-teens on the road. I can make it from Vegas to almost Salt Lake City, Prescott, Phoenix. I'm going to put it in the manual mode here. I'm going to show you a little bit on this tap shift. We're in 5th gear, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, bring it back up. It is running the stock 3.8 liter exhaust, so it sounds like a 3.8 liter, just as quiet, maybe a little bit smoother. A lot of you ask how the 5.3 liter performs. This motor's rated at 320, 325 horsepower. And it does pretty well. If you have 37 to 39 inch tires and all you want to do is cruise on the highway at 75 miles an hour with a headwind, the 5.3 is just fine. This JK has 320 gears in it. Speed limit's here 45. One other thing I want you to note is 6th gear. As you can see, we're in 6th gear now, just over 1,000 RPM. Were this a 4-speed or a 5-speed, let's bring it back a gear into 5th. You can see now we're over 1500 RPM. That's where you would be running if you had a normal 4-speed or 5-speed automatic. One of the nice things about the 6-speed is it has a very tall 6th gear, so it allows the engine to run about 2000 RPM at 70-75 miles an hour with normal gearing. And that's about it. You probably can hear the high-speed cooling fan come on, and that's not so much because of our temperatures. You can see we're running at 198 degrees. It's because the cooling fan's all integrated into the computer network, and it's sensing the condenser pressure for the air conditioner, and that's why we're kicking it into the high-speed mode. Again, this JK has the stock radiator, stock exhaust system, stock axles. It's got a Dana 44 in the rear and Dana 30 in the front. Stock drive shafts, front and rear. Stock new process 241J, using an adapter to go to the 6L80. Not a lot's been changed other than the motor and transmission, and of course some of the electronics. As you can see, the 6-speed has no problem getting off the line. That's about it. I hope this was informative. We're hopefully going to be driving a 6.2 for you soon, and that's rated at 430 horsepower. So we'll hopefully see you then. Thanks.